I've always loved pizza. Always. Always. Also, I love it when my games crash. I've always loved pizza. And over the past few months, I've started making pizza at home from scratch, like making my own dough, making my own sauce, shredding my own mozzarella, cutting my own toppings, all that stuff. And I think yesterday might have been one of the best pizzas I've ever made. Hey, thanks. It's my Mustang hoodie. Probably one of the last days of the year. Yeah, typical Monday, the game just crashes. This first the audio goes, and then the game just crashes completely. But this is probably one of the last few weeks of the year that I'll be able to wear a hoodie without sweating. So spring is sprung. Summertime will be here before you know it. Though I say that out loud, sometimes in May and June, we get some gloomy days. So there might be some cooler days, but nothing like what we're doing right now. But yeah, every Monday, pretty much. The PC version of this game crashes a lot because I have mods installed. It's just the way it works. But it is fun. I like using the mods. I might do a little bit of that today. I kind of would... Oh, the noise is so loud in my headset. I would like to switch the character to Arthur and have him do some of the things that John does on the farm, like building the fence and stuff. I just want to see what it would look like. What's up, Schneider? Thank you, Arthur. I think Sunday's pizza cooking was the best I've ever done. Oh, hey, Proud Monkey. Did you? What are the odds? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Let me take a look at this guy. Oh, no. I know who that is. I just didn't know his name. Nah. Nope. I don't think Jeffrey Dean Morgan would do it. Nope. Not right. He's kind of screwed up anyway. He's stuck in that role that he did on Walking Dead. Everyone for the rest of his life is going to think about that. Hey, Unknown, how you doing? Yeah, but I think the actor is really cool. I've seen him in some good stuff, but he's kind of going to be... He was great in Watchmen, for example. And he was probably good in The Walking Dead. I did not... I would never put him together with Red Dead Redemption 2, though. That doesn't make much sense to me. He just doesn't have it. A lot of people confuse him for Javier Bardem. Maybe they're the same person. They do actually look very similar. I'm looking at pictures of them right now. They really do. Like these dudes look... you can't see. The camera's not going to focus on that. They look very similar. They really do. That was the nail in the coffin for you. I stopped watching that show after season 1. I mean, I watched it a couple times after season 1, but generally I read the books up through the 3rd compendiums. The compendiums are like big, thick releases of that. And I just kind of didn't like the way that they handled the story. It was cool at first. I was excited for it at first, but then it just sort of started turning into like, they're just going to drag everything out and they're going to add a bunch of stuff or remove a bunch of stuff. And I don't know. Jeffrey, our boatman, Jeffrey. For those of you who don't know, one time a body got, like, I was in a boat, a small boat, and a body fell, like a dead body fell into the boat somehow. And it was like his head and his arms were in the water, but the rest of his body was on the boat. So I was like yelling at him, saying like he was a fish finder. Like, Jeffrey, help me find some fish. And I was driving around the boat. It was really, in the moment, it was very, very funny. Yep, Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men is a pretty off-the-chain character. It was great until they ran off the green farm, or they got ran off. Yeah, I think in the first chapter, or the first season, it ended with them getting to that farm, so I didn't even see that. Maybe I watched a little of it, and I might be wrong. It was a long time ago, but... And thank you for attending the movie yesterday. I'm still all broken up about Wyatt Earp's life and the death of all of them, those men around him and stuff. It's just crazy. I also still can't believe I'm still in shock. I've seen that movie before, and I never realized that Curly, whatever his name is, the main bad guy, I never realized that was the guy from Red Dawn. I said his name like 100 times yesterday. Why can't I remember this right now? Yeah, and Val Kilmer. It was cool how that's like the way that he died in that movie. That's really the way that Doc Holliday died. Those are the words he said and everything. Yeah, most likely the inspiration for Arthur Morgan. I think a lot of people had TB. Did you know that Doc Holliday was a dentist? He went to school in Pennsylvania for dentistry and then opened a practice in Georgia. But his mother had a daughter before him, and that daughter got tuberculosis and died. And then his mother got tuberculosis when he was like 20 or like 18 or 20. And so then he took care of her, and he got tuberculosis from taking care of his mother, who died of tuberculosis. It's pretty crazy. Tuberculosis apparently back in the day was very, very common and really difficult to cure. Hey, Danik, what's up, bud? Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping through. Hey, Jaden, I see you out there too. But yeah, so Doc Holliday was a real person whose family was wiped out by tuberculosis. That's why the doctor, you know, the old man that was when we first saw Doc Holliday when he was laying in bed, and that's the symbolism behind that was like she smoked the cigarette and then she put it into his mouth to smoke the cigarette. It was kind of to remind us that they had shared a lot of saliva, so to speak. But that's why the doctor says, I think you should stop this, you know, marital situation. Like your girlfriend or your wife or whatever this person is, she's gonna die if she stays with you. It's a lot of crazy stuff. All right. Lunger. Yep. Man, Michael Beale is so good in that too. I think that's how you say his name. Michael Beale, the guy who played Reese in Terminator 1. He's so good. I love him as an actor. All right, so what do I want to do here? I think I want to make a new save game. But first I want to look through this. I want to do some fun stuff, like I said, where it would be pretty fun, to see what it looks like when Arthur does all this stuff. I don't know if the epilogue will let me do that, though. Can I replay those missions? Yeah. So in Simple Pleasures, I could do that. And Farming for Beginners, I think I could do that. Jim Milton Rides Again. Yeah, Kurt Russell. I looked at a picture of Wyatt Earp, and they did a great job at making him look like Wyatt Earp. The only thing I will say that I never noticed before, because when I first started watching that movie, it wasn't on HD, like I was on SD, regular television. I didn't see it in the theater. I was too young. But I noticed there was some continuity problems with his mustache. So like I loved him in Stargate. Yeah, he's a great actor. I love him in I don't think I've ever seen a movie where I didn't love him. But it was like he would go from one scene during the day and his mustache would be kind of clean and short. And then in the next scene, it would either look fake or too big. And so I think facial hair must be mind-numbingly difficult for people making films, because, I mean, even Star Wars had a problem with that when they had, what's his name? Ewan McGregor come back and do some shots. There's parts of Star Wars where his beard is completely fake and it looks terrible. Those movies sucked anyway. Sorry if you love them, but I think they sucked anyway. But it's very, very difficult. No problem. He does remind. He would play a good Landon. I think so. So I'm going to put an empty save slot here. There's a chance that this could break everything, but I don't really care. It's fine. I can always come back to it. And I'm going to make John into Arthur. Model changer. Let's force it to... Sorry, Arthur. Sometimes it freaks out when I do this. This might be one of those times. Come on, calm down now. Shape shifting. Yeah, Ewan McGregor's a really cool cat too, and I love that series, as you know. Maybe don't force it. It's funny, I used to do this when I tried to use John outside of the epilogue. Now that I'm in the epilogue, it's doing this for Arthur. It's really weird, but I'll figure it out. I think I just have to do... I have to like switch it back and forth a couple times. Daniel got platinum in Star Wars Outlaws. Please tell him congratulations. That's awesome. Come on. Oh, this makes me... I'm like gonna throw up. This is crazy. Oh, strange. Jesse put on 50 pounds between the series and watching the movie El Camino. No way. I mean, it makes sense. You know, he probably reached that age. I could certainly relate to that. Is it not going to let me be Arthur in the epilogue? That's very strange. Let me try a different way of doing this. I have a hard time with that. Continuity's hard. It's just really difficult. With live action, you're really kind of... There's... Okay. This is such a weird part of this whole thing. I'm gonna try and just get this. Eventually this will either shake off. Oh my god, it's so hard to use this. Oh, Jesse, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I was like, you know Jesse's last name? I don't know. Honestly, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I really suck at that. I'm good at movies. I love movies. I love watching films. But I am not very good at... I have like my attention span is impatient. And so I can watch a whole movie. I can sit down for hours, watch a 3-hour movie. But my attention span becomes impatient when it's like a TV show. Like my friend convinced me to watch the show 24 one time. He was like, you'll really like it. This sucks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do. He's like, you'll really love it. It was a really cool show, and I absolutely hated it because it just stretched everything out. Like TV shows sometimes to survive. I'm good at shows that have random episodes, like Star Trek The Next Generation. I watched that entire thing. It's like 8 seasons, and I watched it all because every episode is different, and there really isn't a long-running plot. But that was another thing that was hard for me with The Walking Dead, is I was like, don't draw this out, just keep moving, make this happen. Hey, Buster. Good to see you.
Whoa now.
The Tourist. I don't know if I know that one. Oh, great, Arthur. Giza's another fun part of the Indiana Jones game.
Easy there.
All right, instead of doing what I was going to do, I'm just going to play. Let's go find something to do. So I've got down here, Uncle's got a job for me. Bare knuckle. Oh, okay, I know what this is. It's impossible to gold. Johnny Depp and Angela Jolie. The guy that lost his memory while traveling. I'm gonna have to look at a picture because I have lost my memory for this. The Tourist. Oh, it's a TV show. Yeah, I recognize the main dude, Jamie Dornan, but I really don't remember watching much of it. All right, well, I guess I got to go back to Beecher. I mean, I'll watch anything with Johnny Depp in it. Angelina Jolie's cool too. My favorite Angelina Jolie movie is by far Wanted. That's also a really good graphic novel. That probably one of the best. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's one of my top graphic novel 2 movies examples. Like, yeah, I don't know if you've ever read. I believe that the roles were made for Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, and Halle Berry. So that's what they look like. It's amazing how closely the artist decided to make the main character look like Eminem, and Angelina Jolie's character look like Halle Berry. But I think the way that they handled it was really good. Oh yeah, Tomb Raider was cool. Yep. It's been a long time, but I remember that being cool. I did not watch, well, I don't remember watching Maleficent. That one. I don't remember watching that. I'm told it's good, but she is so good in Wanted. Even though it's kind of just like a action movie, I thought it was really good. It's what it's supposed to be. And if you're looking for a great graphic novel, I highly, strongly recommend it, especially if you haven't seen the movie. So if you read the graphic novel and then watch the movie, I think you get a lot out of it.
Show me what you made of.
Oh, the horse is getting tired. Hang on. Gone in 60 seconds? Of course. Of course. I got nothing for the horse. Okay. Not even a shot. I got nothing. Well, I'm gonna have to change this. Horse. Heal. Clean. Clone, huh? You're right. I don't know where I got this from. This horse, I don't think it has a name. I don't know where I got this. Alexander? Oh yeah, wow, that's a throwback. I've seen this. Colin Farrell, Anthony Hopkins, Rosario Dawson, Val Kilmer, Jared Leto. Damn. I'm gonna have to revisit that one. I'm on a kick right now. I want to watch like all Val Kilmer's movies. I loved him in The Doors, Tombstone, The Saint. Colin Farrell's a great. I don't understand why people some people really hate Colin Farrell. I love him. I think he's awesome. In Bruges, come on. I'm really hard on remakes, but like even the Total Recall remake, Total Recall is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's based on a short story written by my favorite writer of all time, my favorite author. And I was like, how dare they do this? And I waited and I waited and I waited. I put it off and I put it off. And I just watched it this year. I actually really liked it. I like what they did with it. It was cool. It wasn't Total Recall remake. It was like a different, very different movie. Well, we got some friends. Where you at, guys?
Enough.
Whoa, what is up with this rifle? It's weird. We got it. Definitely. I can't do it this weekend, but the next movie we will have to do another Val Kilmer movie. Oh. Hey. Pow. I'd be open to recommendations on what to watch. Val's got a lot of them, though. Crazy Heart? I don't know what that one either. I don't know that one. With Jeff Bridges? Yep. Sign me up for this. Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. Crazy Heart. I'll have to check this out. I have not seen that one. 2009 was a very busy year for me. Very, very busy. I worked a lot in 2009, 10, and 11. Like 24 hours a day. 6 days a week. Those are not your type, Buster. Well, I get that. Yeah, I'm sure you can understand why, but they're wildly popular here in the States because the this horse is like, why are you whistling? The majority of mafia stories occurred in the United States, and of course all Western stories are at least supposed to be in the US. A bunch of them were filmed in Italy and elsewhere, but Canada, shit like that. At some point here, it's going to be a long ride to Beechers, but
Easy now.
all right. Outlaw Country was originally supposed to be based on the life of Billy Joe Shaver, but they went in a different direction. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. No. This is... I'm about to get jumped, I think. Pretty sure that man right there is going to jump me. But I'll do it. Let me take a tonic real quick. Why do I have so many ginseng elixirs? What's going on here? I'll just keep drinking them, I guess. Der Geist und die Dunkelheit. Der Geist und die Dunkelheit. What does Dunkelheit mean? Michael Douglas is in it, and Val Kilmer. Without looking that up, I'm going to try and figure this out. I'm going to try and... Dunkelheit is darkness. Der Geist, is that the ghost? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it is called The Ghost and the Darkness. So it's about being on the railroad in Africa. Man, both of them look so young. So young in this. It's 1996. Interesting. Academy Award for Best Sound Editing. Reviews, 100% loved the casting. I've never heard of this before. You got Val Kilmer, Michael Douglas, a bunch of other people I don't really recognize. Well, that's worth checking out, too. I'm lucky that I have a friend who's a bit of a movie collector and has like a streaming service that he provides privately to me and a few other people. Like not a business, but like a friend's kind of hookup. So I can pretty much, I'm sure he'll have these. Like any movie that's award winning. This is really eerie having this guy just standing up there. But I'll let him do so for now. Here they come. It's a good point. I have nothing.
Hey, boy. Damn it. We have
Headshot. I am nearly dead. Yep, there we go. John is so underpowered and under. He's got nothing right now. I forgot about this in the early epilogue. You're actually in a lot of danger. That was a nice headshot from so far away. Speaking of headshots, don't forget to headshot the like button. It's really helpful. It takes you just a second. So those were the Skinner brothers. I forgot about them. I done forgot about them. They're pretty brutal guys.
Better not have forgotten me, boy.
Boy, tell you what. Let's try this again. Look at all the,
Hello now.
I guess I never really noticed this. There's a cemetery outside what used to be like an army fort here. Proud Monkey, this is my beef with streaming services. Like, they're really helpful until they're not. You know, like I was just saying, like my friend basically had to create this giant compendium of movies because so many movies get tied up because of music or copyright or arguments, infighting within the producers, you know, different things like that where you can't stream them anywhere. I miss the days. I don't do a lot of it, but I miss the days of physical media. I buy like Blu-rays of like my favorite movies. I have probably less than 10. I don't have a lot, but I would like to. So it's kind of scary. It's like, what would happen right now? We're totally at their whim. Like, they can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? I know I've told the story a bunch of times, but my wife and I were lucky enough to watch Val Kilmer do his one-man show about the life of Mark Twain, where he actually wore prosthetics on his face and dressed just like Mark Twain, talked just like Mark Twain. He method acted the entire thing. It was in a little theater in Culver City, which is like west of Hollywood. And it was so cool, and he was so good at it. You didn't even see Val Kilmer because of the prosthetics and because of his voice. He just did such an awesome job. And then at the end, as he was sitting down there, they brought a chair out and he was sitting on this like little stage and he just sort of leaned back talking like Mark Twain and blah, blah, blah. I can't do it. And then this assistant came out and started peeling off the prosthetics on and took off his glasses and started peeling off like the mustache and all this other stuff. And at the same speed that they were removing all the prosthetics, his regular voice came back and he literally turned back into Val Kilmer right before our eyes. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. He was such a nice guy and he did such a good job and was not a prima donna about it at all. And you know, he's like a legit actor. He was born in Los Angeles. He was raised here. He's amazing. Really cool guy. I'm sad that he's gone. Hey D, what's up? But we have all these great movies to watch forever. I mean, his depiction of Jim Morrison in The Doors is ridiculous. Like, it's crazy how close they got. It was really fun, Proud Monkey. Somewhere, I have a poster from it somewhere.
If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up.
Very serious.
Get out.
You can
In
be
fact,
so
it's probably
testy.
in this desk
What is it,
somewhere.
Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
Got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
I'm afraid of opening this drawer because it's so, I don't even want to show
What did I
you.
have to tell you?
It's so full,
I went into town.
but I'm pretty sure that
got a
poster
little
is in
drunk,
this
yeah.
desk somewhere.
Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close that drawer and
Charles
just not
Smith's
open it
alive,
again
I
for a little
reckon.
while.
Charles Smith alive?
Maybe it's
Really?
this one's a little
I
bit.
reckon.
Charles Smith.
I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Why are desk drawers just always a disgusting mess? They're just full of garbage. I don't need any of this crap, but here we go. Here we are. That's what I do. Good night, Proud Monkey. Oh, Citizen Twin was made into a DVD?
Here we are.
Get out of here.
Let's get off.
I wonder if it was filmed
Back in Saint Denis.
or a documentary. I'll
Never
check
liked
that
this
out.
place.
Yeah, oh, me neither.
Hang on, I gotta look that up now. I really need to know.
Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure.
Proud Monkey's really good at Google. I appreciate
Let's split
that.
up.
Let's see. Citizen Twain is the name of it. Just want to make sure that nothing about my personal information comes up. Hey, Arthur, thanks for gifting a membership. You're the greatest. Cinema Twain? No. Oh, they turned it into Cinema Twain. Okay. Kai the Outlaw got it. It's actually working. Thank you. So this is what I saw, but... Wow, so I think it looks like this one was filmed in New Orleans. But yeah, it's just him. I didn't realize he wrote the whole thing. Well, I will have to look for that. It'd be fun to experience it again. What's up, Lone Wolf? That'll be a fun thing to experience again. Now, getting back to the game, just this is the episode in Epilogue 1 where we find Charles again. The requirements for gold on this chapter are insane. I don't know how anyone... Does anyone... Arthur, you got all the golds, right? So you at some point figured out how to do this. I have no idea how this works. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. You have to be so fast. And I'm guessing you have to run over here and take this horse, which I'm not going to do. But, like, I tried a lot. Like, I tried. It's a cool sign.
You a long ways from the ranch, cowboy.
What'd you say, stupid? I don't know how you did this one.
Man for being playing a cowboy.
It's crazy. It's so...
You're not allowed here.
I'm allowed wherever I want. It's a free country. Damn it. There must be, and you must have found it, there must be a route that you use to get to him, because you were there. I tried it a bunch. It's very hard, and I never was able to do it.
How's it treating you?
It's treating me good. Thanks.
Excuse me, ma'am.
先生，早晨。
Officer.
It's a mighty fine steeple. I know, the little shits. They are annoying. But I think this is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest, to gold. There are a lot of hard ones, but this one took me to the cleaners. I was never able to gold it. I probably will never ever try to gold it again. Exactly. You tried so many times you wanted to throw your controller out the window. Yep. I've wanted to bite the controller before because I'm so mad at this game. But again, yeah, very impressive that you got all of these, including this one specifically. It's just, we'll look at the requirements after I finish. But even if you know where he is, which I do, I'm just taking my time to get there because why not? I think I do anyways. It's weird without the map. But no matter what you do, I think I have to go to the saloon and talk to somebody, but I think I can come right in here. Isn't it around here somewhere? Oh, does the fighting not start happening until I talk to someone? Okay, I'll have to do that. It's been a while, and I hate this mission. I don't hate the mission's content. I just don't like how hard it is to gold. It drove me kind of crazy for a while. Buster, thank you for buying a membership. It's going real slow.
Hey, tesoro.
I bet you were. A lot of choice words for this terrible mission. It's cool in context. I like what they do. I just don't like how it's so hard. Buster, sometimes they go through after a while. We'll see. Like, I know Prague's got one like hours after the show at one point. You seen
partner,
Charles?
You seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
So
Big guy.
this
Boxer,
past
maybe?
weekend stuff
Likes
was pretty
fighting?
fun. He did break the GD
Bare
membership.
knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
So on pretty chill weekend for me. Saturday was great. Finishing God of War Ragnarok was satisfying. It was really fun. I liked that game a lot. It was not without its flaws, but just a really good all-around game, and the experience was good. Like I said to some of you in Discord, I don't plan on playing the DLC on the stream. It was fun to check it out, but not the right thing for me. I'll be starting Days Gone Remastered this Friday.
What took you so long?
Shut up, Uncle.
Oh, good lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, turns out.
Shut up. And then this Wednesday, I think I'm going to try something completely different. I'd like to play the beginning of something. So I'm just going to kind of look through my game library and check it out. I'll get back to you on it, but it'll be kind of another wild card day.
You don't know the half of it.
John?
You're... I'm alive. So are you.
I've been,
So's he.
without spoiling myself, I've been reading a lot of like headlines and stuff about people saying that they've added some features to the remastered edition. Saw someone saying that the remastered edition of Days Gone is like
Throwing fights?
was like a well-deserved and like it's a well-loved game apparently. So Charles is definitely a beast. He is a rare animal and he's tough as nails.
Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure.
Most people thought John was
Abigail's still
dead.
alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me.
It's a bummer.
I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here?
Same, for the most
Real
part. I played
redskin
like the
brave.
first hour and a half, something like that. I will bet on Charles. Yep.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
But I don't think that even scratches the surface. From what I understand, it's just the beginning is just the beginning. It's where you learn. But I think it gets pretty intense. There's some cool things that I read about. Like back then, when that game was new, there's a lot of quick time events. And you can, now in the new version of it, the remaster, you can actually turn them off or make them automatic. I might just do that. QTEs are kind of old school. It can kind of be a pain. So I might just flip that on. And then also there's something where you can make the controller vibrate or make it play some sort of sound effect when you're near a collectible. So I'll probably turn that on. That I don't know exactly. I think the zombies are a lot different than The Last of Us 2 from what the little bits and pieces I saw. They're fast and they're plentiful. I think it's mostly like an outside game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of scenes where you're inside like buildings, like big buildings, like in The Last of Us. Hey, Mrs. Muss. Okay. It's okay. Hey, if you're leaving, it's fine. I'll take a water instead.
How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas.
Spawn a bear. I can't spawn anything during cutscenes. That would be good though.
We just made the bed I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess.
How you walking so fast, Charles?
You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course.
Man, he's a fast walker. This dude's like got city
Where he
pace.
would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it.
Dude moves fast.
I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Thank you, sir.
Or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all of you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Who
All
knows?
kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I like the dialogue here. It's cool. It kind of like sums up what's been going on.
Speaking of them agents,
What?
putting them on us the whole time, or since before I got off Sisika.
Clever. He is on a run. Yeah, he just mentioned that he buried Arthur and Miss
Made a
Grimshaw.
real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to
Sorry,
make
Buster.
those
She just
calls.
stepped away.
All that mayhem.
She's running out to Costco
wasn't
to
for-
buy a couple of things for us.
Very
I got my parents visiting this
And
weekend
like a
coming
bell
up, so we
dragged
need
us
to get a
into
few
the
things.
abyss.
Okay.
Hey, clever Joker.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey,
But they know.
come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three.
Three. You couldn't have thrown that
That shot.
evidently. What are those guns they have? Here it does. Frightening.
Oh, they have, hang on a second. They have Mausers. Hey. Wait. Let's see what's in this church. Church trunk. Not a damn thing. Okay, cool.
Come on. Cops will be on their way.
There, now I got dual Mausers. Oh, Charles got capped. My bad. I guess restart checkpoint.
Make it pay!
You couldn't have thrown that fight.
It's never just one fight.
Evidently. What are those guns they have?
There's a wagon up there. Look at my bag.
Okay.
Here we go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, oops is right. My bad. Who's driving this thing? Me? All right, it's Charles. Good deal.
Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on.
The Mauser? It's kind of like what the Han Solo gun was based on. I think Mauser's a German gun.
You see any law?
Turn on aimbot.
Keep your eye
I've got
out.
lots of mods. Aimbot is not one that I need really. Although John is a lot slower and kind of clunkier than Arthur.
Good so far.
I don't think I remember
We get
noticing
through
that so
those
strong.
gunshots, better chance we have of denying it at least.
No.
Denying it, at least.
Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get a shootout.
Charles, you just ran someone
He's
over.
not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
Charles! Slow it down! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been
Sort
getting
of.
shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Next winter, you're firing up RDR1? Yeah, I guess sometimes it's a little harder to play, like to dedicate your time when it's summertime, it's nice outside. Until this channel started growing, wintertime was always my gaming season, and I didn't game a lot during the summer. I love doing this, so I game all year now, but I used to do it seasonally. Yeah, Charles can get away with that. If that were me, Clever Joker, the whole damn town would have been after me. Saint-Denis does not like me. Just like John, I don't like Saint-Denis. I like it. It's a cool place, but they don't like me very much. So let's look at the requirements for this thing. It's insane. After arriving in Saint-Denis, find Charles within 1 minute 50 seconds. The second one's not that hard. Kill all of Guido Martelli's men within 10 seconds. Not terribly hard if you have Deadeye or you're just a good shot. But showing up, running all the way, I guess you could take a horse. You'd have to know exactly how to get to the saloon. Then talking to the man, running out the back door, running down the street. It's terribly hard. It's just insane. John is a completely different person in Red Dead Redemption 1. And we almost get there. You can see it happening. Here, he's just rusty. It's still Epilogue 1. And he's trying to get himself out of this thing. He doesn't want to do this anymore. He just wants to be chill and not do this.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together.
Definitely more
again.
badass in Red Dead Redemption 1.
Turn
Yeah.
out like last time.
Here he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you.
What a
That's
jerk.
the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine, whine.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail.
This is a good
I've
part for
changed.
Uncle.
Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it
This is an
clean
easy
down.
gold if you know what you're doing. Gotta watch the cutscenes.
Good?
I think so.
All right. Well,
I think so.
let's get going. Now just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Almost there.
He's got that's low honor Uncle now.
See? I told you.
He is a big
no
mouth.
trouble.
And a jerk.
Now Now we heading to town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book.
This was
Same as
another
if
one
it
that
were
drove
a
me crazy because I was like, this is
Where
the
in
easiest gold,
There's
but
a
it's
fella by
not
the train
actually
store.
easy.
Cakes hardwood and timber.
If you don't actually
Okay,
watch
you keep working here.
But
cutscenes,
if
you
I don't
can't
go
get
with
it.
you, who's gonna
Yep.
tell you
We
that?
learned that
A
together.
bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
Make him work. See, there you go, gold. It's the easiest gold in the game if you know the secret. The secret being, gotta watch the damn cutscenes. It took me way too long to figure that out. It made me angry. Like I had serious anger over that because I was like, why? Why is this so difficult? Why the hell is this such a problem? I don't like I'm going to spend a little time kind of getting some things together for John here before I go to Sadie. Yes, indeed. That's where the gold bars came from, pretty much. I want to get John some nicer stuff here. Yeah, we'll go with arrows for a minute. Try and do a little hunting out on the prairie here. So I'm gonna head west.
Easy there.
Is that just a bunch of random horses? Yeah, huh? I think it would have been cool. I know they didn't, and I'm not bitter about it, but I think it would have been pretty cool if you could have like planted a little garden and grown things, or like done more farming. I think that would be pretty cool. Be a great way to add some replayability to it too. Like, meaning once you're done, I just want the food. Once you're done playing the game, you could like kind of set up like a little RP kind of thing where you're like make John into an actual farmer for a little while. I know he does end up farming, but you know what I mean, right? Like, that's a tough knife. Don't need your pelt, just wanted some food. You know, like, I'm glad that they didn't have that function throughout the whole game, but here, John is a farmer, so it would make sense to add that functionality at the end of the game.
No, God, no. Someone, please help me.
This feels like, what is that one dead tree right there? And who is screaming like this? It's interesting that there's just one dead tree. Wonder what happened.
No, God, no, you killed them all. No.
Why are you so loud, huh? Don't be... There.
What is this?
I was not fast enough. Sorry, lady. That sucks. Oops, lone wolf. It's ironic. I should have been quicker. I could have saved that lady, but that's just not how it went. Is there anything in the stagecoach? Nope. Skinner brothers. They're awful. Awful, awful gang. So this way I can get a little bit of some food going on. That's a nice one.
Relax, lady.
Oh, weird. You got horse theft on your own horse? Really? I don't think that's ever happened. It's usually because I accidentally grab someone else's horse because I'm dumb. I do that a lot. It's just one of those things, especially after like a cutscene. It's something that just happens. Well, let's cook some veni. Yeah, I'll eat this. Next one, rather. You used to think they were skinwalkers? What's a skinwalker? Like a zombie? There you go. Back to what I was talking about with like farming and or raising cattle and stuff. Like this is a good example of how the game kind of makes you do things to continue to the game, and it's a little bit like role playing, like feeding your character in order to keep them healthy, that kind of stuff. I don't know that one off the top of my head, Lone Wolf, but there are some really cool horses in this game. Picking your horse or finding a horse was early on like one of my favorite things to do. I don't remember who introduced me to getting the white Arabian in the snow, but I was like, oh wow, you can actually just go out and get horses that you want. This is so cool.
Damn it!
Oh man. Solved. What's for lunch? Dinner today? Leftover goulash with a little bit of white rice. We're gonna go grocery shopping, gotta get out for some exercise, so I don't really have time to cook, so we're just gonna do some leftovers. Which I'm perfectly fine with, because the goulash is great. Oh, driver guy. Miss him a lot. That makes sense. He taught me a lot about this game. I think he taught all of us a lot. Some of my best memories of streaming this game were obviously the first play. I mean, all of it has been fun, but the first time through it was so ridiculously cool. I have seen the Brindle Arabian. Yep, I don't think I've ever owned it, but I've seen it. Oh, a skinwalker is a Navajo term for a harmful witch with the ability to transform into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. They're believed to be powerful sorcerers. That's neat. Clever, you had steak for dinner? Right on. The goulash has beef in it, but it's like ground beef. It's pretty good. I think it came out really nicely.
Whoa, easy.
Could go a little time. What I need is mint, but sausage and mashed taters. That also sounds delectable. I had that bulldog carbonara ramen for lunch again today with some eggs on, just some like hard-boiled eggs on the side for protein. God, that stuff is so spicy, but it's really good. I like it a lot. The Brindle. All the Arabians are cool. They're just really little, which makes sense. They're fast and agile animals, but I like the Appaloosas in this game. Those are probably my favorite, the spotted horses. They are beautiful and also usually pretty interesting. Maybe not rare, but they're interesting, and you gotta work to find them. They're not your everyday animal. Ah. There we go. This is a neat little squish sound it made. Skin it. Oh, you can see the arrow like went right through. What kind of caviar? I've only had caviar a few times in life, and it's usually been pretty cool. I also like the way that you get the black Arabian, the way that you get it when the guy's like robbing that couple in Saint Denis. That's a really neat scene. All right, I'm also looking for herbs. Probably not in a good spot for that. What the heck?
Head up.
A little fox. Oh, that's cute. Smoked cod egg. Nice. Oh, let's hunt for a legendary animal. What's here? Probably a bison, I assume.
Blow it.
Slow it down. Some carrots. Take these. Gonna have something to feed the horse. And some mushrooms. Parasol. It's another name for an umbrella. I think a parasol is usually an umbrella from the sun instead of from the rain, but likely named this because of the shape. I'll have to keep my eye out for it. I've had some caviar that was really good and some that I didn't really like very much. It's weird how that works, isn't it? But I have to find the kind that I like. Because you're right, they are actually pretty healthy for you.
Okay. Where? Not near here.
Where? His voice right there was kind of funny. Where? Broken sticks. Caviar tastes very salty,
You're somewhere.
fishy.
Where?
I think some of it can taste better than others, but if you like seafood, you probably would potentially like it. If you don't, I think you like seafood, but if you don't, you probably wouldn't like it. It's very strong, though. It's a very strong flavor, and not all of it's fishy. Because I've had it on, like, sushi
I
before.
reckon we're near.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it, Buster. Some is extremely strong, and others isn't. Like the kind that you have, or at least the kind I've had with sushi is not. But Whoa. Oh. Damn it. Is that him? Yep. Yeah, 2 shots. Yeah, that surprised me. I was not ready for that. Hey, Enigma, what's up? Nice Mustang logo next to your name. Well, the legendary bison went down pretty quick. Thanks, you know I love hunting these things with the bow and arrow. Slower moving animals are fun in that sense. Tatanka. Good reference. I really like anchovies, but they have to be with other stuff. Like on a slice of pizza, they're okay. You're right, those are really salty. I make a good dish though. Like I like to cook up spaghetti and then mix cooked anchovies and garlic and oil. Just toss it all together. It's really good. But to your point, it's kind of fishy. Good, Enigma. I'm glad to hear that. You should. It's a nice time to just chill. Mondays for me are great. I probably will never stop playing Red Dead Redemption of some form on Mondays because you're usually pretty busy at work, and then that leads into having a nice chill day streaming. It's nice. I like it. I forget, is there a... I don't think that there is a trapper here, so I'm going to go to the one... God, it's far away. I might just, for the sake of timing... Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport. Don't tell anyone. Yep, this has to go back to the trapper now, so... I just fast traveled because it was easier. You're not really... You don't usually fast travel with legendary stuff, but... Because it goes away, but... Enigma, I am not going to keep streaming Ragnarok's DLC, but I might play it. I just found... I think it's cool, but I just didn't...
Alright,
you know,
let's have a look.
It just didn't really grab me. And I'm also really excited to play Days Gone Remastered. So on Friday, I'm going to start Days Gone Remastered. I've never played it before. I'm excited.
Oh, I'd pay just about any price for this.
Yeah, you can't... they're not like sardines. Yeah, Lone Wolf. You're right. I mean, somebody could. Somebody probably does eat anchovies straight out of the can. I'm not that person. Run it. Run it. Come on, you can do it. Ah, wimp. I was trying to do the stare down thing. Get him, John. There was a story that was unfolding, but it's too much like... I get it. I totally understand. I totally understand like why it's cool, and there was a story to unfold there, but I just don't want to play a repetitive thing like that. I don't do a lot of repetitive gaming in general. I'm certainly not going to make you guys watch it. Cool. I've never seen much. I mean, I've seen the very beginning of the game, but the remaster is supposed to be extremely good. I don't need this pelt. Oh, man, what I do need is a bath. Let's see if I can get in the water here. Come on, I need deeper water. The scratches on his back are so cool. Ah, little black bear. He looked at me like Murph. Yeah, it's funny. You almost started drowning in like 6 inches of water back there. Yeah, like right here. This looks really tranquil, actually. I bet I could teleport pretty much anytime. Question really is, would the bear come with me? Might. I played like the first hour and a half of it. I'm expecting that it kind of goes off after that because like some people who I truly respect their opinions have told me it's a great game. Not a good game, a great game.
Please don't delay me any further. I'm just a homesteader looking for a pack. You're gonna get it now. Oh, Lord. Dear me. Are they dead? Sir? I was alone in these parts and much in need of a friend. Thank you.
You'll find the rest of the folks in these parts more welcoming, I hope.
I won't let this encounter be a deterrent. I mean to settle somewhere here.
That dude's horse is out swimming. That's really funny. A pearl necklace, gold pocket watch. I'll take it. So I don't know. My first impression of Days Gone was like, I don't know if I'm going to want this. I don't know if I'm going to want to do this. Because I agree, the first hour of it, I was kind of like, I don't know. But it just comes so well recommended from a few people whose opinions I respect. So
Hey, boy.
there's got to be more to it than just the template or the tutorial that we saw. There has to be more. Now, maybe Enigma, maybe you played 4, 5, 6 hours of it, but I only played like the first hour and a half or so, and I wasn't really looped in strongly, but I don't know, it looks fun. I feel like it might be one of those games where it like turns a corner as far as your character's ability and guns and stuff, you know, that kind of thing. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna give it a fair try, I'll say that for sure. John only has $100 and a $5 bounty. Mexican chicken with shrimp and rice for supper. That sounds great, Lone Wolf. A little bit of pollo mexicano. Sounds good. I'm just like blindly running around smashing animals. Let's see, what's on the map? This part of the game, it's so it's really one of those things that it kind of pushes you through. There isn't a lot to do. You can go hunting for legendary animals and stuff. But there isn't a lot. Like, I guess I did so many side missions coming into this that now I'm pretty much stuck. I gotta go work with Sadie a little bit. I understand Enigma. I understand that gameplay is pretty important to me too. Although I said the same thing about God of War, where I was like, I don't want to play a brawler, but I absolutely loved that game. So I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. I think it's important, especially in my position, doing this so often, that I learn to like, or at least learn to try and try to like other games too, because there's a lot of different play styles out there. There's a lot of different gameplay scenarios and mechanics and stuff, and it fascinates me more than ever. I really like the concept of trying new things and different things that I think I'm not sure that I might not like. Of course, if gameplay is just bad, then I'm not going to do it, but willing to give it a shot. Clever, have a nice night. The horse is unhappy about something. Here, why don't you eat a carrot?
Easy.
I've heard about the Nemesis system. I've heard of that. Unknown with a gifted membership. Thank you, dude. I've heard about the Nemesis system. I heard that's been what made that game very popular. Oh, these guys again. That was really funny because, oh, no, down goes Fraser. Okay. Ah, come here, get back here. Think you can bite me? Little shits. Just riding along, minding my business. That was funny though when I ran over that one, when I pinned this one between the wall. I don't like killing the dogs, but when they attack me, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. We'll go for some arroz. Lots.
Be interrupting me now.
I'm not going to interrupt you. I love peas. I love a good, slightly spicy pea puree soup. Love pureed peas. They're so good. A little bit of red pepper flake in there. Some potato for consistency. Puree that all up. It's good stuff. Ah, that's a bummer. Maybe that's part of what I heard about Nemesis was that they like copyrighted it so that you can't use it in other games. Nemesis basically means that if you fight an enemy, the next time they spawn, they remember you basically, and they'll come after you like a vengeance kind of situation. It's like a revenge thing. Mexican is good food. I'm a glutton though. I like pretty much everything. There are very few things that I just won't eat. Hey, oh, there you are.
There, boy.
I like when the sun goes down and nighttime sets in these games. Oh, this again? Let's go split point. Split point. No way. I died again at the same spot. Who shot me from up top? That guy was dead. It does look like your sky picture from yesterday. Chicken wraps? What do you wrap your chicken in? Like tortillas? Or I can't believe they got the best of me twice. I'm going back. I'm going to settle this for once and for all. Let me think about the best way to get there. I never played Oblivion, but I have seen a ton of pictures and feedback about the remaster on X. It's cool. I don't know much about it. Like I said, I never played that, but when a remaster hits with the community, I'm on board. I think more remasters should do well. Fair, Buster. It's a fair point. Let's see. I think where they come through, it's like right here somewhere, right? I know it's near Fort Riggs, so I'm going to just quickly travel here. That sounds ideal, Lone Wolf. We have same, lots of a mix of like not just Chinese, but we have like really good Vietnamese, really good Thai food, lots and lots of options. It's great. I don't know why I have so many of these elixirs, but I'm drinking them. Did you kill the gold miner? You bastard. Ah, it's over now. I think in that situation I killed them all, but for some reason one of the bullets kept flying and hit me. I was reading about that today, Enigma. I noticed we haven't heard from George, who lives in Portugal. It's pretty scary, but I don't even understand what's happening. Like, why is this happening? Did their like power grid fall out, or did they stop doing something, or was there like a natural disaster or something? I don't get it. Why are those two countries just like without power? I saw some video of like people just like standing next to a train that stopped operating in the middle of the like nowhere. Drank more beer than I ate food. I've done that before. It's bad time. It's a test. They don't know? What the hell? That's insane. I mean, there's just no good reason for that. I'd have to imagine that it is pretty crazy with no, like suddenly having no access to the internet, no power. I mean, that's nuts. We get rolling blackouts sometimes during the summer when it's really, really hot here and everybody's using like air conditioning and...
Does anyone even notice that I exist?
But it's not for long. It'll be for like a few minutes or for an hour, but like that is crazy. Ah, I see. The saloon is here. What's up? What's up with the red light? Is that a...
I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Well,
I almost totally forgot about this place.
so, what's it be?
Prairie chicken. That looks good. They said it's a cyber attack, which would make sense. Of course, the government will deny that until it's proven That makes good sense. This is a beautiful saloon. There's the red light. What's happening over here? And we got some blackjack. I totally forgot about this place.
Sir?
Some nice furniture. Somebody just said, she made me burn downstairs. Hey, look at this, a phone booth. And a red light. It's really interesting. Yeah, peach cobbler's banging. Look at that. Caliban seat. It's pretty neat. Classic, old school, original phone. And then looks like a picture of someone on a horse, and then a picture of a young lady. And then that looks like a... What is that? I don't even know what that is. Right there. Oh, it's a pen. It's a pen with an ink well. I don't know who these people are. Super cool. Hey.
Can you believe people?
Life is hard enough without you bringing us more misery.
I've never been no troublemaker.
Dial me up, Buster. That would be hilarious. If the phone actually rang, that would be pretty cool. This place is a lot fancier than the other bars. Even Saint Denis. Like, I like this place a lot better. The vibe is wild. The little fireplace.
Howdy, mister.
Really? Gonna head off. Catch up soon.
Would you mind not nipping at my heels?
Don't be nipping at my heels.
Hey, partner.
How'd you do?
Great town, this, huh?
Careful there.
Careful
Took
now.
me serious, didn't you? Getting all red in the face.
They raised the prices at the saloon. Didn't bother to scrub the
Careful
blood out of the
there.
floorboards, though. Hey, eyes ahead, friend.
Hey, eyes ahead. All right, I'll go with that. I'll do some peach cobbler.
I'd love something sweet.
The phone rings for me in every game except for Red Dead Redemption. That's very true. I'm always tied to the phone. You ran all the way upstairs. That's funny. I'm looking mostly at like the artwork and stuff. Some of it I recognize. I couldn't call it out by name, but some of the like paintings and stuff. Cinco Torres. That's in Guarma. 5 Towers. Interesting. That's a weird looking pipe. Put a little lighthouse on the beach. Visit Diablo Ridge.
Hey,
I think John's pretty good in a fight. He could fight. I don't feel like playing the piano.
Ain't you made a big enough mess around here?
Yeah, you definitely go to... I think you go to Cinco Torres. Two Fist Prairie Moon Gin. The boxer's favorite. Dr. Hawthorne's Premium Blend, Domestic Blend Cigars, the strongest tobacco. Then we got some ships. Monsieur Troud's Original Bitters, cocktail flavoring. Okay, you can make a good Manhattan with bitters. It's a nice place. There's Sadie just sitting there by herself. I'll get there soon. I wonder if you can break these windows. Not going to do it right now.
hello. Hey there. Hello, Sadie.
Trying to get a nice picture of these two.
John, come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah, well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards.
What's up,
and
Christian?
the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me?
Me?
My time. All three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Well, funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states.
Look at John
I
with
caught him last week.
his leg folded
He was
over like that. It's pretty
disguised
cool.
as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in when I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard.
Nasty
I didn't
bastard.
much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north.
I'm going to take a picture of this real quick. It's a cool shot. I feel like that's
so
one.
They can hand them
This
in
is
to
a scene
state
that
troopers in the North Country.
you might not remember if you don't play this game a
Giving
lot.
up on the job is just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Christian Bale vibes.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good.
It's a good one too. Hang on. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I can brighten these up a little bit. That's not great, but it's okay. I'll take it.
Plus, I don't much like getting robbed.
Nobody
I
likes
know.
getting robbed, Sadie.
Come on,
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
south. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. Okay.
Here's my hat.
Hey, boy.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Ma'am.
I say it all the time, Lone Wolf, but I originally thought Guarma was a dream. I thought it was like a
Horses are cheaper.
He looks
whatever you want to call it, like a dream that Arthur was having, or a some sort of like something like that.
It's something else, you know.
I liked it, but you're right.
You gotta come up there.
Don't spend much time there and just spin through it.
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
Fair. It's a reasonable thing to
You
say.
know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You,
Really?
want to talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
Oh, John,
You
you
heard
bride.
anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The
Yeah,
Dutch
you've
put a
seen
blanket
Lone Wolf.
around
I've
me
been
after
all
the
over
O'Driscolls.
Guarma. There's a ton of it
That
that's
weren't
unfinished.
The same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out. for who he truly was.
Yep, that's
We
fair.
was fools to
Reasonable.
follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
Yeah, we blame Micah for most
He's
things.
out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on.
I like these storytelling pieces, like with Charles, now with Sadie. I really enjoyed this the first time playing through. It was like, you're like, okay, this is where they're at. This is what she thinks. This is what Charles thinks. This is what John thinks. And it's like, it's a great way to sort of sum the story up. And some nice shots here.
There's a spot up ahead where we can
Yes,
see over most
even
of the
that.
country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with
Buster.
him to hand him over to some state troopers.
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
Little silence.
We cut off here.
Okay. Wow, the view. The view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That looks cool.
This is the place.
This is the
It's
place.
you, all right.
Yep.
Come on. Down in the valley.
That is one nice thing to say about Micah. Very true.
Be quicker if we both look. You got binoculars, don't you?
Anything?
Not yet. Keep looking between here and that town. They'll be there. Somewhere.
I think I see something.
Yup.
Yup.
There they are. Down there.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow him.
Hey,
Got to follow them, John. Come on.
I know, let's go.
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go.
Make moves, Sadie. I'll follow you. Nice music right here.
They'll be coming through here.
Where's my dynamite? The shadows and everything. This is such a cool scene. I love it.
Whoa. There they are. Just follow and keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they at? I don't see them yet.
Stay back from the edge.
Yes, this is all epilogue stuff, so the story's over.
Through here? What are you doing, huh?
you talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me.
And this is technically a story mission, not a side mission. You have to do this.
Get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them.
Whoa.
The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll hit them off there.
Was a little too close to the edge.
Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance.
Oh, that's really close. I heard the dust underneath the horse's feet falling away.
Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
Where? Oh, careful, John. Crazy, man. I see, right there. Maybe? There we go. So, what's the plan? We'll go with a rolling block real quick. Not sure what Sadie wants me to do, so I'm gonna just start shooting. Is the game bugged? I think the game is bugged. Sadie has frozen. Maybe I'm supposed to be like sitting next to her or something. I don't know. There's still somebody there. Ooh. Seriously, I love sniping in this game. It's so fun. But everybody's dead except for this dude. So I'm gonna go down there and see if I can grab him. It's completely broken. James Langton's hat is pretty cool. It's just so weird. Nobody's talking. Nothing's happening. I just shot like 4 people and Sadie's just sitting up there doing whatever she does. I broke the goddamn mission. I did. It's a nice looking hat. I mean, really, look at that thing. It's got a bullet hole in the top of it. Oh, and then this guy's just, what are you, peeing? You're peeing, aren't you? That's funny. I never really noticed there's a tar pit right here. These shoes, these boots are ruined now. I'll end this right here. Let's have some fun. My dude, how? Langton collected all the stuff for no. It does look like Algernon. So is he? Oh, what? Look, that woke the mission up. Here, Sadie. Here you go. Isn't that what you wanted? She's looking at him. I'm gonna try and put him on my horse. I think eventually I'm gonna have to kill John to make this mission reset a little bit. So I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory right now. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. That was rad. It was fun. It doesn't even care that John died, so my horse died. Ridiculous.
There they are. Follow and keep an eye on them.
We'll see how it goes.
Don't want to go over that butte. You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me.
Whatever you say, Sadie.
My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them.
I mean, I guess.
The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
Yeah, I'm still daydreaming about that pizza yesterday. I wish I could eat pizza every day. Homemade pizza. I'm officially almost 4 months into the year and I haven't bought pizza. I have eaten pizza
Up here,
a lot.
get off your horse. This might be our chance.
But I have not purchased pizza at all in 2025.
They're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
Okay, I'll watch him for a minute. Let's see if Sadie says anything.
Right there.
I agree. Homemade pizza is awesome. So good. Oh, what the hell? This could be a game-breaking bug. Sadie? You okay? What's happening to you? Is there anything going on up in this head? They're just staring off into space. These guys will just hang out. Yeah. Yeah, it's a trophy. I'm proud. How long do I let my dough rest? So when I first make the dough, I let it rest for about 24 hours at room temperature. And then at that point, I usually cut it all up and ball it up and put it in the freezer in individual packages so that I can thaw it when I do thaw it, I thaw it in the fridge so that it goes from frozen to regular, and then I ball it up again and put it on the table for about 4 hours. But yeah, if I was going to make the pizza right away, it would be about 24 hours. Oh, heartburn sucks. I used to get heartburn really bad, but I don't. I'm allergic to caffeine, and it got worse as I got older. And pretty much when I stopped drinking caffeine, like when I stopped drinking soda and coffee, heartburn went away. I haven't had heartburn in years. I'm not saying that you'd have the same experience, but sometimes I think soda and coffee and stuff messes up your gut. The only sodas I drink now are like Sprite Zero. This is totally broken. This mission is completely broken. I want to see if I can trick her into like coming out of this. Oh, she's just gone. Yeah, I'm so glad to see our friend playing Indiana Jones. It's wonderful. So this mission's just broken, and there's a lot of guys here. I remember this, but no one cares. Oh, he turned to look at me. Hell yeah, sparkling water is delicious. When I do need soda, or when I do want soda, I do Sprite Zero, but otherwise... Oh, he fell. Well, this is dumb. Really dumb. But coffee didn't give me heartburn, but I think drinking coffee and drinking caffeinated soda set my stomach up for me to get heartburn from other things. That's what I'm saying. My personal experience only, it just went away. The heartburn went away immediately. I never had it again after I quit caffeine. Whoops. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to quit this, and it's a really long scene. I don't want to do this again. No, I'm definitely not gonna do it again right now. And now the Wheel of Death is happening. I hope this isn't like a game-breaking bug. That'll be weird. What do I do? Blow up Sadie? I don't know. We'll have to see. I also like the sound effects. It's really cool. Yep. I think the game's crashed. It's broked. Well, so coffee actually gives your dad too much coffee, gives him heartburn as well. There's a connection there for certain people, I think. I've learned a lot about that recently. I did a 24-hour fast last week from Thursday to Friday. So I ate lunch and then I didn't eat anything until the next day, until lunchtime the next day. And then when I had lunch, I started like with yogurt, like just some plain Greek yogurt. And then a little while later, I had some broccoli for fiber. And then I had a fat steak. And man, I felt so good. Like I had so much energy. And not eating for 24 hours is not hard. It's not like a terribly hard thing for me to do. But man, that 24-hour thing, and then just like putting a good, like really balanced nutritional content into my stomach was awesome. It was really good. I'm going to do that like every other week, I think. Enigma used to drink soda for years, like every day. I drank soda for a long time too, even though I've been allergic to caffeine since I was born. It just got worse when I got older. Oh, I get that. I see. So switching to sparkling water saved you. I do like the texture of sparkling water. I do drink some still water, but I'd rather drink sparkling water. You got to watch out though. It does have sodium. So like, for example, each bottle of this has, I guess it's not much, 10 milligrams of sodium. That's not bad. Well, the game's completely crashed. Let's talk about Wednesday. I have to pick a game to play on Wednesday. Here, we'll look at some of what I got. Wednesdays are pretty much... Why is it making noise? It's making sound effects, but nothing's happening. Oh, it's because I alt-tabbed. So, installed, I've got Mad Max. I played 9 minutes of this game in December, so I really haven't checked that out. I got Max Payne as well, but this one's kind of difficult to stream. It doesn't react. It doesn't play very well. Of course, the Metro games. The 2033 is the original Metro game. I played 3 hours of this, but I swear I played more than that, but whatever. See here, this should show. Oh, you know what? This says this is wrong. I don't believe this number. This says I played 16 hours of Days Gone, but I don't think I did. That doesn't make any sense. I wonder where they come up with these numbers, because that's total bullshit. I feel like I played like 2 or 3 hours at most. Maybe I left my computer running with it on for a day or so. Maybe. That must be it. I must have just been like in a pause menu for a long time. Bully is cool. It's dated. It's an older game. Oh, hell yeah. Max Payne is amazing. And soon, Remedy is going to remaster and remake Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2 into a single game. Soon, sometime over the next couple of years, supposedly. This is totally different. This was a good 8-hour game. I believe I played all 8 hours of this. If you like this kind of thing, let's see, it's kind of an old school style, really kind of cool. Got GTA, GTA 2, GTA 3, GTA 4, the complete edition, San Andreas, Vice City. Hotline Miami's pretty fun too. It's mindless but fun. Portal's pretty cool. That's an old school game. I would love to play this one. This doesn't stream well though. Yeah, no, I mean it. That's like Max Payne is just prime Remedy storytelling. So damn good. And I will look forward to that. This game is so old. This is like one of the oldest games in my memory of gaming. So old. And I don't think I've really... Yeah, I played 9 minutes of it. So this gangster old. But it's kind of neat. It came with a poster of... tell me about dank memes. So old. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it was supposed to be. I'm from what I understood, like it was supposed to be one of those pulp stories. You know what I'm saying? Which would include some cheesiness, most definitely. Buster Hitman is a great series. I'll consider that. I don't want to play something I've not played or haven't played it on stream before. See, this picture came out really nice. That's cool. Look at him. See, this is cool, but maybe this is a good one too. These are going to be hard to choose. This looks intense. It's going to be a bit hard to choose, but yeah, Unknown's right. It is that time. You have a good one too, my man. Thank you very much. Thanks for everybody who purchased gift memberships today. I think it was Unknown, Arthur, and Buster. Thank you. Appreciate you. I know it doesn't always work, and it drives me absolutely crazy when it doesn't, but it's part of being a smaller channel, but I love it here, so I'm glad. Wednesday, I'll find something to play. I can't put my finger on it right now, but I got many hours to make that decision. If you have ideas, shoot me a message in Discord. And then Friday, starting Days Gone Remastered. I'm hoping it'll be good. To Enigma's point, the small amount of it that I played, I'm not sure, but it's come well and recommended, so I'm going to do it. I'm not going to torture myself, though, if I don't like it, or if you guys don't like it. We'll just switch games. I'm not afraid of not playing something, but Buster asked if I tried the sniper games. I've never played a sniper game before. If I look at the beer bottle neck, that's what I'm guessing you meant. I don't know. Kind of bummed that last mission didn't work out. I hate it when that happens, but hopefully next time it will work and I can get through that mission and move on a little bit. But thanks everybody for joining me today. There's a million different things on YouTube, and I'm glad that you chose to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your membership. Thanks for keeping chat going. Arthur Morgan, thank you so much for moderating and keeping everybody well behaved, keeping the riffraff out. It's always fun. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Know that you're all appreciated. I will see you real soon. If you're on Discord, I'll see you there like right away. Peace, love, and burritos. Bye now.